Good morning, everyone. It's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and I'm going to show you today how to make a really simple floral watercolor like masterboard. So I have just some cheap watercolors, and these are just Crayolas, kids Crayolas. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to start by putting flowers just kind of randomly all over the place, and I'm just drawing, just painting some really simple ones, just all over the place. Okay. And this is just to create space and to use the space around. And I am just putting them kind of all over the place. Just really simple flowers all over, just randomly anywhere at all. Make sure you got it wet. And I'm just putting them all over, just random flowers. And I'm gonna do this, like this. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this in. I'm going to fill all of this space in with purple flowers. Okay, so all of this space with purple flowers. Oops. And I'm just putting them everywhere. Just a little bit all over the place. Make sure that you have some that kind of go off the paper, like this. Some that, like that. I'm gonna do one right here, like that. Here. Because you want them to kind of fill the paper. I'm going to do one up here, right there. Okay. So now that I have like a bunch of purple ones, now I'm going to go in with another color. And I am going to start and I'm going to do this so that I'm going to do some clumpies, some clumpy flowers like this. Just some dots. Just think about different flower shapes. They don't even have to be all actually like real looking flowers, just general kind of flowery shapes. And I'm just kind of putting them all over the place. I'm filling in with different colors. These are dots. this, some here, and you can see I'm just randomly putting them all over the place. Okay, up here, get some there, some that go off the page. Like this. Good. Okay. All right. That's pretty good. All right. Now I'm going to go in with another color. I'm going to move this down, move that back over. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with some orange. And I'm just going to do some orange blobbies. Okay. Just some orange blobby flowers. This, and I'm just putting them all over the place, like randomly. They're just all over. Random flowers. And they're gonna become flowers as I add details to them. They're gonna look more like flowers, but even if they didn't, that would be okay. Okay, so now, yeah, one over here. Okay, all right, so now I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna do another color. So this one, I'm gonna do some little flowers like this. And I'm gonna go here, like this. And I'm just gonna put them all over. So this one, I'm doing kind of groups of 2 little kind of bluey flowers. I just keep going with these, just kind of all over, little random spots like this, a couple up here. Okay, yep, some over here, just so that I have some random flowers. Put some here, little ones. Some down here. Like this. Okay, all right, I like those. I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go in and put some, I'm gonna do some leaves. So I'm just gonna go in, do some leaves around these, like this, just in random different spots. Not all the same, but I am going to do 2 on each of the purple flowers. Like that. Okay. I could do one here, here. Just really simple. Nothing fancy. just trying to add some color, fill some more space. Let's see, yeah, here, and I'm doing it so that the flowers, the purple flowers, have two leaves. Sometimes they're across from each other, sometimes they're near each other, like that. See how it's kind of filling in. It's adding more color, it's adding more space, or it's taking up more space. It's creating more dimension with the picture. I'm gonna do that right there, here, do one here, like this. So again, still just putting leaves around. Let's see, did I get them all? Looks like I got them all. Okay, so again, let's see, what other color do I not have? Oh, I don't have any red. Let's do some red. And red, I think I'm gonna do some red like this. Around. Yep. Just gonna do red. Just adding some flower color. And then we'll be going back in and doing details, which will create more depth. That. Here, here, here. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to do a few more. I'm just going to do some that kind of look like this. Okay, so we'll just do some different petally flowers, like these, different petal flowers around, different spots, like this. Let's do one here. This is very similar color. But okay, that really helped kind of fill in some more. Now you're going to let it dry, and then we're going to come back in and we're going to add details. Now I'm going to go in with a marker, add some details. Just simple details, just to add a little bit more. This starts to really create depth and dimension and character. It just gives it such a pretty look when you start adding details like this, even just really simple details. You can see that I am not spending a whole lot of time here, but I am creating a really cool base and a really cool master board that then I can use. I could photocopy this. I could cut it up into artist trading cards. I could use things for detailing. So I'm just going to go like this. I love it. I'm just going to go back in on those little flowers that I just drew. Let's see. Like this on these little flowers. Yep. I love this. So it's really starting to come together. Love these. Let's see, here's another one. Let's see, here's another one. Make sure you get each of the flowers that you did so that you have dimension. Make sure that it is dry, because if it is not dry, then you get little marks, which that is happening to me just a little bit because they are not dry. Now I want to go in. I'm going to kind of go in like this and create that using another Sharpie. This is kind of creating a little rosy shape. Rosy colors. Just kind of dashing around creates a petally look in here like that. Just going back through like that. And I am just going to keep going through. Got all the orange ones like that. All through here like that. Just details. Did I get all the orange? I did. I'm gonna go around like there. Okay. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go like this. Because there's little stems. Yep. I'm just going through like this. Little stems. Like this. So this one. Just little stems. All in the same direction. This is just a bunch of little stems. It's just creating some dimension again. leaves, some texture. That. Leaves, texture, that. Did I get them all? Look, already, it has already begun to really take shape. I'm going to take a white Posca and I'm going to go like this in the center of these purple flowers. So they have a little white center. Love it. Okay. Like this. Nice. Just adding a little bit more. Okay. There. All right. There's even more. Go through. Just adding details, just little, to the blue flowers, like that. Almost done. Can go in and do the leaves. Here we go. Almost done. Like this. Let's see, a couple more. Did I get all the blue ones? I did. Very nice. Last one, I'm gonna get red. I'm gonna do red. Red, I think I'm gonna do like this. Just kind of red. Just kind of scribbly, petally, carnation-y, because they're kind of a squiggly flower with lots of leaves, lots of petals. That's all the red. Okay. Now I'm going to go in and do some white flowers. So I'm going to do some white, like daisy type flowers. Just kind of all over. Because, of course, there's white flowers. And I'm just filling in now in spots where there's like an empty space, where there's room. Just filling in around nice places. And you can get as fancy or as detailed as you want with this. I am doing just really simple, just really quick, basic designs. Just around. I'm going to do one over here, up here, over here. Okay, this is good. I just put them kind of everywhere. This is good. And you can see how it's really beginning to fill in spaces. Okay, now the other thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to do one up here, and they can go kind of over other stuff. Then I'm going to take some and put some more green in here. I'm going to do green details in the leaves, like this. Just add a little bit more details, because the more details that you have, it just fills in, makes it really pretty. Just filling in here, here, like this. Everywhere, making sure that I get all the green flowers or green leaves so that they have something on them. Like that. Just like that. More details. Just adding those right there. And a little bit more. You can see it gets fuller. Pretty little details. Okay, now I'm going to fill in a little bit more, and I'm going to do this. Just like this. Just adding some details, just to add a little bit more. Adding some little viney spots just to kind of fill in empty spots everywhere, all over. And I'm going to do one here. This is just filling in. This happens to be creating, you know, like a darker spot. For detailing, it's also filling in some blank areas, you know, that just needed a little something more. So it's just a little bump, little plant. Little viney plant, like that. Just filling in. I love it. It really, really is coming together, and you can see. I mean, you've been watching right along that it just is really getting in there, getting those details, adding, just, yeah, love it. I'm going to put one here, right here, and maybe one here that's going to kind of come off the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna do one that goes here. Yeah, love it. I'm gonna put one right here. Just nice details, and one right here. Just needed a little something more. One right there. Go right off. There we go. And that, I'm going to do a little bit right there. This is really coming together. It really looks good. You can see the details. Now you can use this masterboard. You can photocopy it. You can cut it up. I can make artist trading cards out of this. You could go in and put some little swirls just to fill in some other spots like this. Just little spots, and just filling in some little empty spots like this, just kind of with a little swirly, little bit, just some details just to fill in a little bit more, like this. It's really, really cool. That looks pretty good. Put a couple more down there. I think really I have really gotten there. I think we're pretty good here. I'm going to do a couple over here, one right there, right here, right there. I love it. Okay, I think we're done. Ooh. Love it. Okay, and you can see, oh, you know what? I think I want a little leaf here on the orange flower. Yeah, I think on the orange flower just needs a little extra, little leaf. Yep, just a little something. Let's see. Yep. Just a little something extra, like that. Yeah, that was just what it needed. Just a little something extra on those orange flowers, like that. Put that. Almost done. I love this. This is great. And here. There. I think I got all the orange flowers. Yep. This one. Last one. I love it. Good. All right. There. You can see it is so full and beautiful, and I love it. It looks great. I hope you try this at home. You can do this with watercolors. You can do this with acrylics. You could start with a smear or whatever, but creating a masterboard is really fun, and here's a great floral masterboard. Now cut it up, and you've got a bunch of beautiful little artist trading cards. And you've even got a little extra fodder to use for other things. Happy creating, Miss Amy.